Hey guys, how's it going tonight? This is Bees here with Fireteam Base, joined alongside with Reaper as always. And tonight we are starting a new addition to our channel. It is called NFL Pick-Ums. And we would like to also include our guest for this week. We will have a new guest every week. Tonight it is Hodgepodge11. How you doing, Hodge?
Yo, 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 how's it going?
Good, man. Good. Good to have you aboard. Reaper, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, I'm good. I'm ready to get going here and see which of us really know the NFL better. It's always fun to try to prove it.
So, just a quick breakdown how this is going to work is obviously Reaper and I at the end of the season will total our wins and losses together and see who did the best. And our guests will be different each week, but we will take their records and combine them to see who wins between Bees, Reeves, and the guests. So, take us away, Reaper.
All right. Without further ado, our first game for this week is Chiefs versus Raiders. Bees, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to take the Chiefs in this one. They got embarrassed by the I'm sorry. Who did they play? The Steelers. They got embarrassed by the Steelers, so I'm gonna take them 24-13 over the Raiders.
I agree. I think Aaron. No, I'm sorry, not Aaron Rodgers. Derek Carr is still dealing with that broken back that he's got. The injury. I don't think he's back 100%. And the Chiefs coming off that Pittsburgh loss, I think are going to destroy the Raiders. I'm going to take Chiefs 31, Raiders 17.
All right, you guys basically stole any thought process there, but no, I'm just kidding. I agree, Chiefs got to come back and win, but I think they're gonna be like, I go 21-14. I think they win by a touchdown.
All right. Our next game is Buccaneers at Bills.
Um, this is a tough one to call. Buccaneers also got embarrassed. Jameis Winston's day to day, but I'm gonna go with the Bills here. That AFC East is shaping up to be a close race all season. Well, at least through halfway of the season. I'm gonna take the Bills in this one in an ugly 17-14 win.
I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to go Buccaneers. I think Ryan Fitzmagic, you heard it here first, is going
Yeah.
to lead the Bill or lead a comeback at the end of the game against his former team, Buffalo, and is going to lead them to a 22-21 victory.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Buccaneers as well. Wait, is what's his face hurt? Winston?
Winston does have a shoulder injury. He may play, he may not. I think it's going to be Fitzmagic this
Mm,
week, though.
dang. Okay, I'm still gonna go with the Bucks. I hope Winston plays because he's my fantasy quarterback, and I hope they go like 35-10.
All right.
Absolute blowout. All right, game number 3. We have Panthers at Bears.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Mitchapalooza. Taking the Bears. I'm taking the Bears. I'm going to take the Bears 24-21 in this one. It's going to be a close one, but I think the Mitch train is going to keep on chugging, baby.
I am also going totally different direction here. I'm going to go Panthers, and I'm going to go Panthers big. Bears have a lot of injury at linebacker, and I think they're going to have a hard time slowing down that Carolina run game, that power run that they like to run. I'm going to say Carolina 34, Chicago 13.
Well, I'm going to this game, so I sure hope it's a good game for the Bears. I got to go with the hometown team. I'm gonna say it's also gonna be kind of maybe the only way we win if we slow it down. So I'm gonna say 14 or no 13-10
Wow. Low
Bears.
scoring there. She's Louise.
Grind them out. All right, game
That
number 4,
have to.
Titans at Browns.
Ugh. Should be an easy win for the Titans. The Browns absolutely have no type of quarterback whatsoever. So I'm going to take the Titans here in a rout 28-7.
All right. I am also going to go with the Titans, but I think this is going to be 28-27 with Marcus Mariota not 100%, and the Titans have a history of overlooking easy wins. I think they're going to have to come back and scrape by a Browns team this week. I'm going to go Titans 28-27.
Um, Man, I like the Titans at the beginning, but they're I'm gonna go with the Browns here. Maybe the upset pick, and I'm gonna say the Browns win 21-14. They also win by a
This is
touchdown.
definitely a game the Titans would lose if we were going to lose one. But
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
Okay,
week
cool.
5. All right, matchup number 5. We have Saints at Packers. Bees, go.
Ooh, Saints defense is on a roll here, and no Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to take the Saints at Lambeau Field, 31-17.
All right, my gut says everything is pointing towards Saints, and as much as I want to go with the opposite of that and say Packers, I just think Hundley is not going to have enough to overcome Drew Brees and company. I'm going to go Saints 37 and Packers 10. I think they're going to have a hard time getting the ball moving.
Man, it's unfortunate for Aaron, even though I'm a Bears fan. But
Just
yeah, I have to
breaks
go
your
with the
heart, doesn't it?
Saints. I have to go with the Saints. They had a really good game against Detroit, so I'm gonna say Saints. 28-21 to 24, 28-24.
Oh, okay, cool.
Matchup 6, we have Jags at Colts.
Ugh, another game I don't really want to deal with or would ever want to see on TV. But the Colts, Jaguars, they both lost, and the Jaguars do have the hotter hand right now. So and the better defense. So I'm gonna go Jaguars here, 24-17.
The Jaguars are currently tied with Houston and Titans for the lead in the division. I think this game means a lot more to them. I think their defense could be too much for Jacoby Brissett and the Colts. I'm going to say Jags 28, Colts 13.
Yeah, I think the Jags are gonna win this one too. They're like Jekyll and Hyde this year so far, but they're fun to watch at times. So I'm gonna go Jags. 20, 23-21.
Fair enough.
All right. Matchup number 7, Cardinals at Rams.
Oh, all right, man. Two teams coming off big wins. Cardinals are trying to save their season. It's a division rivalry game, but this is gonna prove. This is gonna help the Rams prove that they belong at the top of that division. So I'm gonna take the Rams here, 34-28.
I think the Cardinals are finally getting a little bit of rhythm going. I think AP's addition really helps them out a lot. I think Cardinals win this one in what turns out to be a pretty close game. I'm going to say 31-21. The score is not going to reflect the actual closeness of this game.
Um, Man, it just depends which AP shows up. But I don't want to say it was a fluke, but that first game was nasty. But I have to go with the Rams on this one. Um, I'll say 28-24 as well. I like this one. Probably this one's more realistic. 28-24.
All right, and what could be the ugliest game this week? Jets at Dolphins.
Division game, close division. Bad Jay Cutler shows up at home in Miami. Jets, 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 24-16.
I'm going to agree with that. I think the Jets were on a roll. They almost beat the Patriots last week, and they were out in front for most of it. I think Jay Cutler rears his ugly head, throws a pick at the end of the game, and it's business as usual for any Jay Cutler team. Close, but no cigar. I'm going to say Jets 19 to Dolphins 16.
Smoking Jay Cutler.
Man, I miss Jay. So I can't go against him. I'm gonna go Miami. I think Jay's gonna have a good game. 31-17.
All right, matchup number 9 this week. We have Ravens at Vikings.
Ravens coming off an ugly loss. They can't really move the ball on offense. The Vikings have a great defense. I'm going to take the Vikings at home here. Let's go 24-13.
All right. Vikings, I think, are by far the superior team, regardless of who their quarterback winds up. The Ravens seem pretty hapless at times. I think this is going to stay close, and I'm going to have the Vikings winning 19-14.
I've got to go with Baltimore here. We need Minnesota to lose to help us in the division. I also have Allen as one of my running backs, so I'm hoping he gets 4 touchdowns. And so I'm gonna go. What would that be? 28-0.
Planning on the shutout. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. It hasn't happened
Bold
yet
move,
this
bold
season,
move.
but you never know.
Absolutely.
You never know.
All right, game number 10. Game number 10, we have Bengals versus Steelers.
Steelers are going to come out. They had a big win against the Chiefs. Vontez Burfict is going to do his thing for the Bengals and cause unnecessary penalties in this rivalry, or Adam Jones will, one of the two. Steelers here, closer game than the Steelers would like, but they will win. I'll take them 27-20.
I'm going to go the opposite. I think the Steelers are still pretty hungover. Even though they beat the Chiefs this week, it was mostly a defensive affair. I think the Bengals and A.J. Green will wind up putting up a few more points than Alex Smith and company could do. I think Bengals win 26-20.
Man, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with the Bengals too. I just don't believe in Pittsburgh, yeah. And so um, I'm gonna say Bengals. Hope for AJ Green to get a couple touchdowns. So 17-10.
All right, matchup 11, Cowboys at 49ers.
I'm sorry. Cowboys here. Ezekiel Elliott suspension is not going to be upheld. He's going to have a few more weeks. He's going to run all over the 49ers. They're going to do their thing, get the W. Let's go 34-14 against the Niners.
As much as I'd like to pick the 49ers, just with them having lost so many close games, I feel like they're due. I don't think this is the week. Them losing Navarro Bowman, I think, is going to hurt them a lot when we have Ezekiel Elliott fresh off of another suspension escape. I think Cowboys win this one handily. I'm going to say 31-17.
The third time's going to be the charm for him. He will be suspended the third time they bring it up. I guarantee you. Something has to give here.
Yeah.
He'll serve it eventually, but I don't know when.
Yeah. Next season, maybe.
Probably 2024.
Yeah, something like that. This is a tough one because I just go back to when the 49ers played the Rams, I think it was, and that was a really good game and against a tough team. Who knows what's going on with the Cowboys mentally with all this stuff going on, but I agree. Ezekiel Elliott's got to earn his paycheck a couple more times, so I'm gonna go not that high scoring, 21-17 Cowboys.
All right, week 12, Broncos at Chargers in our last 3 o'clock game.
Whew.
Second to last.
Man, Broncos are pissed after the showing that they put out last week against an 0-5 team at the time in the Giants. They're going to go into LA with this chip on their shoulder to show this division who the boss is. They're going to come in there and steamroll the Chargers. I got this one as my blowout of the week. I'll take the Broncos here with their defense 38-14 or 38-17 against the Chargers.
I'm going to go the opposite direction. I think the Broncos have proved that the way to beat them is to just pound the rock against them. The Chargers have a good run game with Melvin Gordon. I think they're going to steal one away here, 22-20.
I'm gonna have to go with Denver. I got Demaryius Thomas. I need him to have a big game. He hasn't done too great. So 3 touchdowns by him. Field goal, 24-10, Denver.
All right, and in our actually final 3 o'clock game, we have Seahawks at Giants.
Ugh, another one of those. Man, which team is going to show up for the Giants? Is it going to be the team that came through without any star receivers last week and Beast? I don't think so. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks here. Ugly one, 24-16.
I am a little conflicted about this one. I know the Seahawks haven't been very good offensively. I think they're going to kick 5 field goals and beat the Giants 15-7.
Yeah, I don't see how the Seahawks can lose this game. So, man, 24-7, Seahawks.
All right, in our Sunday night game, we have Falcons at Patriots.
Super Bowl rematch. The rematch of the blown lead heard around the world. I'm going to take the Falcons going into Foxborough. I hate going against the Patriots, especially in a Super Bowl rematch, but I gotta think the Falcons are going to be playing extra special tonight. I'm going to take the Falcons 34-31.
I think this is going to be another game that you're going to sit there asking yourself, how did the Patriots escape? I think the Patriots are going to orchestrate a comeback drive and win 38-34.
Yeah, I can't bet against Tom Brady. I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes just like the Super Bowl did. Big lead by Atlanta early, and then Brady just starts chipping away. And Benny had the same thought with 34-31, except I'm going with the Patriots.
Very good.
And in our Monday night game, we have Redskins at Eagles.
Big game here. Finally a good Monday night game. No offense, Reeps, but last week was the Titans and the week before that was the Bears. So, yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to go with the Eagles here. Get them going. They're going to wrap up this division in a few weeks, I feel like. So, I'll take the Eagles here 34-24, and the Redskins will definitely not be in the game the whole game. They're just going to score a couple towards the end.
I think the Eagles show that they're the real deal this week. I think they're going to beat Kirk Cousins mostly. His receivers and he haven't exactly been on the same page. I'm going to pick Eagles 24, Redskins 7.
Yeah, I have to go with the Eagles too. I like the way they've played all season with the young quarterback. I'm gonna go Eagles 30-14.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that sounds like a good pick there. We all got the Eagles, and we all have them winning the division. So we'll see how that goes. So, all right, that concludes our NFL Pick-Ums for the week. We'd like to thank Hodgepodge for stopping in and being our first guest on the show, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Good luck.
Absolutely, guys. And let us know down in the comments what you think is going to happen this week in the NFL. And for Fire Team Base, just as always, I'm Reaper.
Bees out, slack. Yeah.
Keep reaping, guys.